the singer David did not commit this crime. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.
There are going to be people who are pissed off with me because I'm going to 100% prove that the singer David did not murder Celeste.
Is that right?
Guilty of 5 felonies, which will still get him life. Let's run this news clip, please.
Has identified this girl. She is a teenager, 15 years old. We're not releasing her name just yet, but she has now been identified. And as you said, she was found in the trunk of a vehicle. This, according to TMZ, it was a vehicle registered to the singer named David. The 20-year-old is currently on tour, and according to social media posts, he performed in Seattle last night. Now, David has millions of followers on social media and is known for the songs Romantic Homicide and Here With Me. TMZ reports that the vehicle, a Tesla registered to David Anthony Burke, David's full name, was found in a Hollywood tow yard on September 8th. It's believed the car was originally abandoned in the Hollywood Hills near the intersection of Doheny and Bluebird, according to residents, and it may have been there for some time, a resident saying it was damaged and dusty. It was taken to where we are now, Hollywood Tow, and video shows the black Tesla surrounded by detectives at the tow yard last week. This after employees reported a foul odor coming from the car. Once on scene, investigators found the body of a female in the front trunk. According to the medical examiner, she was about 5'2", 71 pounds with dark wavy hair and a distinctive tattoo on her right index finger. She was also wearing a tube top. Now, we do know who she is now, and she's 15 years old, according
15.
And according to TMZ, the singer has been cooperating with authorities. No cause of death has been given at this point. Now, back here live, we have reached out to the LAPD this morning, and they did not have any new updates on this investigation. We've also reached out to several representatives for David, but have not heard back. The singer is scheduled to perform here in LA on Saturday.
So the first thing is always going to be automatic suspicion. Just is what it is.
Something about this guy we don't know about, bro.
Hey, in this day and age, you got a car? We found a dead body in there? Oh yeah. It's over. So who did it exactly? Check. Exclusive details. David hacked up body found an impounded Tesla linked to singer. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ the body found in the Tesla was chopped up and heavily decomposed. The medical examiner will determine the exact cause of death. A Tesla registered to singer David, a popular singer with millions of streams, is under police microscope after a body was found inside the vehicle at a Hollywood tow yard. LAPD tells TMZ officers responded Monday after receiving a report of a foul odor coming from the Tesla. Cops say human remains were found and the case is now being treated as a death investigation. According to ABC 7, the remains were found in a bag inside the car's trunk. The Tesla has been sitting at the tow yard for the past couple of days. Authorities have not released the person's identity. TMZ confirmed with police the Tesla is registered to Hempstead, Texas, to David Anthony Burke, David's real name. Meanwhile, David is set to take the stage Tuesday in Minneapolis, all a part of his world tour that kicked off last month. The 20-year-old has quickly emerged as a rising star with hits like Here With Me and Romantic Homicide. Each rack
I need to go listen to his songs, bro.
boasts millions of followers across social media. We reached out to a rep for David. So far, no word back. David posted something on social media Monday, so given the car was at the tow yard for 7 days, it would appear the body is not that of the singer. But just like the Queen song, the show must go on. And that's exactly what he did, bro. He said we're going to continue on the show. So, let's see what happens next. We were performing after dead body found in his car. The show goes on for David. The singer just took stage for a scheduled concert in Minnesota, eh? One day after cops found a dismembered body in the trunk of his Tesla in Hollywood, David is performing right now at the Fillmore, Minneapolis, the latest stop on his world tour. The concert is moving forward as a death investigation is underway in Los Angeles. Cops were called to a Hollywood impound Monday for a report of foul odor coming from a Tesla. The police found human remains. You already know all of this stuff. But what you don't know is right here at the bottom that I really want to get into. It is unclear if David gave the car to someone to use or if it may have been stolen. We've been told he is cooperating with the police investigation. David also has shows coming up in Missouri, Colorado.
He's all over the world.
And California before going overseas for concerts in Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Ireland, United Kingdom, France, Switzerland, Australia, Czechia, I'm assuming that used to be Czechoslovakia. I don't know. I got to spruce up on that. Poland and Australia. Now, here's where all of this stuff gets immediately interesting, right? Because the person that I am, man, I don't want to say I'm an evil person or an evil man and all of this stuff, but to me, and maybe y'all might agree, and maybe you won't. If you agree, you're going to hit the like button. If not, you're going to comment why the hell you don't like this. I did some research, and y'all know Seti Nash is a research type of person, right? So I did some research, and I wanted to know which one of these countries did not have extradition, right? Meaning, which one of these countries could he potentially just stay in? Like, I mean, to us, it looks like this dude did it. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. It definitely seemed like this man mighted this girl, right?
Facts. You look like you did it, man.
I'm looking, and I'm like, damn, bro. So, none of these have one? And I got to searching, and I found out, no, none of these companies have it. But, I mean, countries have it. But here's the interesting part, right? Norway borders Russia, and Poland borders Belarus. Now, some of y'all like, wait, what? So you tell me he can go to Russia or Belarus? I'm like, yeah, he could. Hell, he can go to Czechia and do it that way as well. He could. Because at the end of the freaking day, if you did that and you bounced out, you're going to start thinking to yourself, bruh, you know what? I'm going to try to get away with it. Because if he did do this, right? Some killers come out and just flat out say it. So I'm assuming that he probably says, hell nah. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys something, all right? Now that we got it pulled up. What are you noticing? What you should notice is that Norway with Russia, 600 miles, and Poland with Belarus is 80 miles, right? So I know what y'all thinking, man. Russia's 600 miles, Poland, 80 miles. He should go to Belarus. And I 100% get what you're saying. So
This nigga might need to go to heaven after doing that shit. Fuck all that.
crossing, that's going to be multiple direct road and rail crossings, Brest, Terraspol, Grano, whatever the hell it's called, and trains and all of this stuff, buses, cars. That's what it's going to be. But here's the interesting part. They are going, I don't want to say they're going to war, but they are literally having conflict, right? So it's going to be more interesting for him because he has to go to Russia. Belarus, you had a visas. United States citizens need a visa before arrival. You just can't walk in. And since 2020, Belarus has been very restrictive to Westerners. Some entry points, like by land from Poland, Lithuania, are tightly controlled. Direct flights from the EU to Minsk have mostly been cut off because of sanctions. So you're going to need your route to Russia. It just is what it is. So if you go there, bruh, it's going to be harder. It just is. They got political tension.
But they already got him, so it doesn't matter what the
I ain't gonna lie. You're gonna draw a whole lot of goddamn attention. But if you go to Russia, Mother Russia, you gotta go through the top. Storskog from Norway. So it's highly controlled, but they do exist. They are used. Like they had these little routes that you can get in to Russia through there. Now, if he do get there, I ain't gonna hold you. He probably gonna get detained. They probably gonna hold him up. And you know, he black. You know what I mean? You don't fit the profile there, bro. So yeah, I just think, bro, with the entry points that you have to get into Russia, you're going to take your butt straight through there. So it's a city. It's a city called Kirkenes, and basically that's land crossing from Norway to Russia. So there y'all go, bro. If he did it, he gonna have to basically mess around in Norway and get himself to Russia and go about it that way. So if y'all start seeing this man with Russian currency and Norwegian currency flashing that in his damn Instagram and all that stuff, just know he's about to make a run. Now they say David canceled the show, but I don't really think that actually happened because you actually can see the show right here.
promotion.
What happened was he tried to do a second show and they just canceled it, which means to me, bruh, hey, them people, they kind of pissed off at you, bruh. You might as well go ahead and wrap this up. So there's that part. But let's continue on. So David paused his tour after Tesla body ID. Seattle show canceled. David's hitting pause on the world tour after authorities in Los Angeles identified dead girl in Tesla. We've learned he's not taking the stage tonight for a scheduled gig in Seattle. The singer was supposed to perform Wednesday night at the Shadowbox Soto, but sources with direct knowledge tells us the concert is canceled. David had been touring even while cops in LA were in the middle of a homicide investigation involving a chopped up and decomposing body that was found earlier this month in the trunk of his Tesla. And this is where it gets sad. We broke the story. The body has now been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, and her mom tells us she had a boyfriend named David. The girl remains were found.
They were dating, tattoos, nice cooked.
Not been in LA for more than a month. Cops have not revealed who was driving the Tesla before it was found abandoned and impounded September 8th. The Tesla had not been reported stolen. As we first told you, David has the same finger tattoo as Celeste. They both have SHH, meaning shh, linked on their index right finger. Cops have not said if they have a suspect. The girl's mom told us the daughter had been missing for more than a year.
A year?
Missing for a effing year.
Prove the singer David did not commit this crime. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.